Hello!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to another episode of our mini sequence in 3 steps.
This is Sayaka and Joscha, and we are very happy that you're joining us today. It will be about embrace and suspension.
What we mean by that, you will see it in a second, and we gonna start with the following program. First, we show you the whole sequence, and then we go through 3 steps, for each steps explaining you some details for the proposer's role and some details for the interpreter's role.
These mini sequences are short, they are for you to get inspired. If you're craving for more profound technical details, we have our bodywork classes online too, and you find them on YouTube.
So,
Enjoy! This is our sequence. Step number 1.
this is a very profound little thing that is not so easy to accomplish, so take your time in practicing this. Step, step. I take it a little bit bigger and we go through the air, a little bit up and then down. Maybe you saw that she is coming out of her axis just a little bit because I'm taking a bigger step. So we will see how do I provoke that.
Yes, for the proposers.
Important things. We are talking a little bit about suspension. Suspension in this case means going up to take a longer time in coming back down to the floor and through the floor.
So you can also almost see it circular.
Like a little wave in our bodies. Let's see. I'm taking a step right forward, very small. This is all flat on one level. Then I change my weight to the left, and now I start from here, from the base foot, suspending my upper body. Is the feeling from the foot I suspend my rib cage, and I take a step backward, and I project my leg a little bit. So you see that it's quite big. It's a little bit bigger than her forward step. Like this, she is coming out of her axis when I go into my foot. Now make sure that you're standing well and your back leg is heavy, strong, because you need to support her. And we're going down and out. I will show it one more time from the other angle. So we have small, suspend, back, down, out. Last detail is, in my back step, I'm going backward and I have some control still on the front. So I can suspend her and then I send her through. Okay? That's for the proposers.
Now, for the ladies, for the interpreters, let us say. Let's go, yes, this way. We have these small steps, flat, small, try to connect your inner thighs, try to really be compact, your center is compact, and now, this is kind of complex. We go up and try to go up from your foot. It's like pushing up. It's not only the hips going up, but it's like you push out from your foot. And so I step a little bit from up to down. And since Josh is giving me this up intention, my step is smaller. Yes, this is one part. We think in a circle, it's up, down. And now, when he's receiving me in the ground, I don't try to stay in axis. Do you see that? We don't try to curve our back. It's very engaged center.
It's like this diagonal line in her spine, a little bit towards me.
And you see this. I really am going into it, but check out my center right now. I don't do this, gone away, but I don't do this. This is going to be heavy, heavy as hell. So I'm supporting, my hands are active, and they're connecting to my center directly. My shoulders are down here. So here I go into the standing leg and receive. Maybe one more time, please.
Yes.
So with the small compact steps, go up, and now from here I bend by standing it. You cannot see it because of my beautiful skirt that I got today.
Just you.
I had to show
Applause.
it. Thank you. I had to show it to you, and it's here. I'm here, and you can still not see it. I bend it. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
I think it's visible.
Bend to go up. Bend to go up.
We
Yes.
exaggerated it now a little bit, but like this you could see it.
Very good.
Okay, so it's like this amortization of the energy. So it's not all towards me, but it's at the same time into the ground. And like this, I feel as well that I can use her new base, so to go through her base leg into a bigger backward step.
We'll do this one more time. Last time.
Tap, tap, ta, and one. And arrive in axis again. You have to play with it a little bit to find out how much and how little and where to suspend and where to relax. Okay? Take your time and don't try to make it perfect, but risk a little bit. If she falls in the first moment, you will catch her, but you need to feel her weight. Okay? So try to work together.
Step number 2. 6.
Now, 2. Alright, step number 2, we are doing step number 1, but we're using this power that we are generating from taking her out of axis and into the floor to lead it into a cross.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, bam, one, bam. You see that she has crossed.
Yep, I've crossed.
Now,
this is it. This is the only thing we're adding across in step 2.
Okay, when she has crossed, I have time to still collect my leg. Then I go into the floor and we can continue dancing. Okay?
Important part for the proposer.
Ta-da! So, what do I do? We have done the first part. So let's just start in this moment. I receive her, and now, by sending her backwards, I'm giving her a little bit of this open energy. You see this? So it's not all here or straight, but it's just a little bit open. This happens almost naturally because our embrace is easier to open on this side. And then I bring her in front of me again. Sorry, I stay like this here. Okay? So let's just see this. Tap, tap, receive. And now some more energy on the left. And I open my step a little bit towards the left side as well. I stay here open, so I still have some power. And then I come, change my weight, and go. Last important thing is that to get her to cross, I need to really release her into the ground. So my arms give her the possibility to put her foot not only in a cross position, but also change her weight into it.
Can we
also suspend it?
Sorry, do it maybe like this so the proposers can see it and like imitate it once?
Yes. Tap, tap, down, and diagonal, change, continue.
Very good.
Right. for the interpreters.
Our time. So, we had the first part, la la la, we're leaning, circle, we go into the ground, and here, I feel that Josh is giving me an impulse and the direction to cross. I cross, but in this moment, sorry, I need to take this all away. In this moment, think in the cross, knee behind knee, and I'm still indecisive. I'm like half-half in this moment because I still didn't really receive the change of weight here. This will come later when yours changes. So I'm trying to find the direction. Think of a magnetic field between the back knee and the front back of the knee. So this one's really squeezed towards each other. And you see that I have the metatarso on the floor here, not the whole foot. I'm here still. Because I don't know how to continue yet. So I'm here, I'm comfortable though. Coccyx down, and from here, Joscha is changing his way, and I follow him with my upper body, which makes me change my way. This is a very, very nice moment. So make sure you control the cross and the changing. We do it one more time, maybe from the other side.
Yes. Okay.
So you see this side.
Thank
you. We have to hold up the nice girl. Okay.
I think it's fine. Fine. Sure.
Both. 50-50.
And now, see this diagonal still in the upper body? And now I'm coming to change it. We are all in front, and she changes.
And we continue. Very nice. Always in the crosses, coccyx down. This is the last thing I'm going to say for this cross in this step. But when you cross, think of this back here down. This is bringing you out of axis. Here you arrive.
Axis is what is meant by the whole spine, that it's not tilted anymore. What we had before, when she's out of the axis, is like a little bit of this, and then coming back to the cross, it's coming back to this horizontal, no, vertical axis. Okay?
Good. We do it one more time all together.
And one, down, down, and two. And this angle too, because it's so nice. Down, 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 and one, down, down.
Yes, we arrive to
Step number 3, and that means the whole sequence. Okay, we are completing it by adding the last little bit. Pay attention to what we are doing, and then we explain it to you. Small, small, suspended, power, and cross, now. Once the other direction. Alrighty. You're seeing that there's some happening at the end of it. So we have this beginning part with out of the axis, suspending, going through the floor, suspending in the cross again, and now we're adding some beautiful long movement all in axis.
So we're almost there. We made it till the cross.
Cross. Now let's see. We talked about this diagonal in the embrace, so that if I would take her straight, then she would uncross. So we are in the diagonal in the cross, and we keep this. Now I'm coming to the front of my foot, and I'm projecting my right leg to the right. Okay? Yeah, I will change the angle a little bit. So we have the cross here. Now, come to my front and project it to the right. Like this, if I project it nicely through the floor, she projects backwards too. These are already the details for the proposal. And now, I'm going with my axis, which means all my spine around her, putting my left in front of her front foot. She goes over, and we are done. Some more details for the proposal. One, bam. Immediately in this moment, I need to make sure to keep my upper body a little bit rotated like this. So it's not here, straight towards her, parallel, but a little bit diagonal, in order that she does not uncross, but that I can give her a little stop. And like this, she feels this new direction. Here, we said it in the last video, if you have watched it, don't have your leg turned in, because like this your hip will come up and you will probably go from the whole axis. Rotate your hip joint outwards. Okay? So it's a projection. And now I can still move this so I can come around her, changing my axis slowly to the right foot, and the left one comes in front of her front. I wait till she has climbed over my leg, and I change again to the left. That's pretty much it. I try not to use any force into her body, but mainly provoke the movement from going through the floor and circling my upper body around her. Okay? Try not to force it, push it in any way. Rather feel how she reacts to your body moving in space. If you can control that, you will not confront the energy in the couple.
What I also feel very nice in what Joscha is doing is that after, very welcome, after the cross, every extension or movement goes really through the ground. There's no too much upper body movement disconnected, but I can feel his hips, his gravity center moving with his feet, which makes it very easy for me to go around him.
You want to say that I'm heavy?
Gained a little bit.
Yes, and that's positive, okay? So all the weight you have, try to put it into your feet and move it, and you will be beautifully and soft leading this.
Good. Now,
for the interpreters.
Time's up. So, for you.
Time's on for you. Time.
Here. We're quite in a high cross, I have to say. I'm not down, I told you before. Like in my front leg, I am on the ball of the foot. Yes? And now what is happening? Through Joscha, it's okay.
Yeah? Okay.
When Joscha's holding this dissociation, I start to pivot. This is a lead. I feel the pivot, and then I go down. So use, I show it from this side maybe, but from here we are in a cross, and when Josh's coming on, I feel the direction he's want to lead me, and I use a very, very progressing change of weight here from the ball of the foot. From the ball of the foot, this is the spiral. Well, yes. So try to make this, if you're in a couple, try to make this very slow and controlled. That from here we not like this, but it's going from the ball of the foot, we're kind of screwing ourselves into the ground. And dissociation is towards my partner who's here. This is the first. My back leg is long. Yes, very good. And from here, by the changing of his weight, I'm going onto my front leg and I'm leaving the back leg long. Means hips not up, but relax down. Yes, no, yes. So do you see that my foot gets longer immediately? That's what we want. From here to here. Right. And the last thing for the interpreters. Cross. You got long ribs, hips. Close the legs together. On your standing last thing after the parada, after the right leg's going up and we're going on top, go through the standing leg to make the step forward.
What I feel very nicely are two things in her body, that when she's going down with the projected leg after the cross, this is really cool because she's still having some weight on the back leg, so it's not like balancing here, but it's still, the spine is kind of long, it's not tilted, so it's a little bit like this. And the other thing is really nice, after she has climbed over me, she's coming to my front and she's giving me space with the right arm after the parada, which is this moment. If she's going forward now, and I feel that she's opening her right side for me to step in this space. And that's it.
You made it. Feel free to go back, re-watch the video, re-watch the single step. We always recommend to go step by step to build up, to be able to do the whole sequence nicely in the end.
Good. We will show it one more time in the timing, so I count you through. Once in a simple timing and then a little bit faster. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like the beginning, okay? This is the time. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 with the projection, and now we have a new time of 1, 2, 3. You can take it as long as you wish, like whatever the music is telling you. This is one option, and then also you can do in the beginning, take it faster. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then take your time however you feel the last bit. Okay? So the suspension allows us to control the music, to say like, oh, we want to take it longer because it's the nice violins giving us some inspiration, or there's a beat that goes like boom, 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 and I want to be straight and staccato right in the floor.
Thank you so much for watching.
It was a pleasure having you here. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, it helps us and supports us a lot, and then leave a comment how you went through it, what you experienced. And
if you're interested in further videos, just subscribe and you will be informed to get everything we create.
We will be happy to see you here again, or maybe in real life when we are back on tour. See you there. Thank you.
Bye.